What's going on, guys? Just spent some bread on Apex. Time for that drive with the new stuff. What's going on, guys? We're just doing a little vlog in the process of getting my rig set up. So chair isn't in yet, but we're gonna start with the brake pedal mod, and I'll show you guys my first drive with the finally having a stiff chassis, man. It's my little corner right now. I know I'm gonna have to adjust some stuff, but yeah, I'm super excited, man. It'll be nice to stand on the brake pedal and not have it retreat, flex on me. Phone's playing music, but we'll be all right, guys. So this is where we currently sit. Cute adding our old pedal flex mod right here. I got other factors like pedal flex, chassis flex in play, but I mean right away. Obviously I got everything bolted in, but I do think I'm gonna change the elastomers, get rid of those, and I'll add in these springs. So we got soft, second, medium, and then the heavy one is already on there. I'm gonna try to I may order another set of these just to play around with, but in the meantime we do got the Daytona 24 race, and I would like to be able to participate in that. So in the meantime, I'm thinking softest up top and just progressively harder, because I want that initial bite on the brake pedal to be hard. So let's go ahead and get this pedal spring out of here, and we'll go from there. Now, as you can see, before we get our brake pedal taken apart, and these elastomers, they're actually deformed, which is not a surprise. I'm really heavy on my initial bite, and it might be adrenaline, but the goal of this video is to try to do like a VRS style spring stack instead. And like I said, we'll try various combinations, but hopefully with the softer stuff being at the top, this will allow me to trail brake. So we'll probably go red, blue, yellow. Stay tuned. We'll get this taken apart and then go from there. Another thing about these real quick, I love how long this throttle travel is. Now I may try to make this a little bit stiffer, just so I gotta put a little more effort into the throttle pedal. I don't know if I like it super light, but that's the fun thing about these. We can try different stuff out. I mean, that's just there for looks, if I'm just being honest. I actually wouldn't mind switching to a black face for these. Black face is the wrong choice of words. Black pedal face though for that. Yeah, these are deformed beyond recognition. It's no surprise I couldn't brake consistently. But I mean, I spent $230 and got sprint levels of customization. It's just the parts aren't the best. But I was always knowing like I'd be doing some type of mods or something with it. So it's actually pretty funny. And these were the hardest ones in the stack. Show you a white one and a black one and a red one right now. And I'll add in old footage, but there's black. Push it a little bit. And you got white. Pretty easy. And then this was actually on the default pedal, but Yeah, pretty soft. Yeah, so here's what we got right now. We will see how this feels, but I mean, it looks miles better than it did before. So stay tuned. Kind of excited to see how it does. I can always change this blue spring out. I can change either of these out, but that's the softest spring. Then it's hardest, and there's 4 of them, so this would be the 3rd hardest. So you can increase your preload and decrease it. That's why this is sliding in and out so easily. But get it dialed in. Show it a little bit. You got this little hole that needs to line up. So I'll do that, and then I'll tighten the base a little more. I'm definitely gonna have to recalibrate. It's probably thinking I'm on the brakes right now when I'm not. But we'll get it all dialed in. So he should be here tomorrow morning. So we'll recalibrate and kind of go from there. What's going on, guys? The biggest day, especially for Apex and the sim racing side. We're finally here, guys. It's time to get this chassis fully assembled. Right now, we got, I know I'm gonna have to adjust this stuff. Probably get the arms back a little more to the pedals. Recently just did this on the pedals too. As far as the springs go, there are a couple things. I like the feeling of the VRS, and I like the feeling of the longer travel. So I took out the elastomers, got an 80/20 rig. Now we got the seat, so let's get this bad boy unboxed and get this first drive done. So it's been a long morning, so I've just been hanging out, watching the WEC race, waiting on this bad boy to come in so we could get her all set up. Let's go ahead and do that. All right, guys. We got the Next Level Racing ES1C. Big reason, I mean, honestly, just putting it bluntly, Amazon. Especially if you got Prime, the shipping is kind of crazy. I did think about doing Track Racer, and I did think about doing NRG. But ultimately, I went here because Amazon, and I wanted a different look than last time. There are a lot of seats that look like the Track Racer GT seat. There are a lot of seats, you know, the NRG seats. But I just wanted a different look, you know, like I had that GT seat forever. Honestly, if I could have, I would have went Next Level Racing entirely. But, I mean, money plays a part, you know, just being honest. I felt like I was able to get to the level that I needed to with the Prime Lite. So that's why we went with it. But let's go ahead and get this bad boy unboxed. Yeah, speed it on up. Alright, I thought about doing Track Racer TRX just because it looks good, but it also has those vents in the back. I thought about doing the NRG sim racing seat. That white on the bottom plus the blue rails would have looked good. But here we are. Man, tightly packed. Very tightly packed. There you go. This I really don't care about. I actually would have bought the Ford one. Not because it says Ford, but it has just the GT logo. I'll add an image of that in right here. I'm a big Ford GT fan. GT40, the new GT. But the seat belt actually says Fordzilla, like all the way up it. This won't be going on the chassis, but let's show the seat. I got too much stuff here, man. There's the seat, some nice foam. Same with the butt. Next level is in there really well. We got all the accessories in the bottom of the box, which box is huge, so I gotta go in here. It'll be on the chair by the time you see everything. All right, so we are almost there. Personally, I want to drop the monitor down some. This is eye level for me. I'm looking through the lens. So I need to drop this stuff down. Problem is, and then I got my pedals to a good spot, reach wise. I may go back that way just a hair, maybe a couple inches, but this is significantly higher than I want it to be. Only thing though is I don't have a seat rail. I thought it came in one of the boxes, so I don't have a frame or a seat rail, so I'm actually sitting on the chassis right now. I won't be standing on the brake until I get something that can fully do it. But yeah, I'm gonna go out that way a little bit, drop this down a little bit so I can drop the monitor stand as well. We're getting there though, man. I am super excited. What's going on, guys? I'm all done. I'll tell you, I got some battle scars from this. Mostly because I'm hard-headed, and even if I don't have everything, I'm gonna get it done. So I'm gonna drive around on the AMS2 a little bit, hop into iRacing. Still kind of on the fence about this race because I haven't had no time. But don't let my sleepiness get you to think I'm not happy, because I am. Brake pedal significantly better. Muscle memory ain't quite there yet, but I do plan on also getting the throttle cable that will let me modulate better. And one of the things with the Simpson software, when you step on the throttle, it shoots straight up. That's because the spring is way too soft. So I think I'm gonna try heavier spring. I might try adjusting the angle on it, but let's go ahead and show the rig. So, and I got it right up to the TV. Shout out to Zach, because I was able to get the seat slider from him, and it would have been a million times easier if I had the rail too. But that's on me. That's not on anybody else. I decided I'm gonna get a plate to mount on here, even though you do have these threaded holes. Like there's only 2 of them here, 4 here, 4 here, but it's just kind of awkwardly spaced. And you know, I moved it over some because I feel like my feet was touching on the gas and the brake. But like I said, I am more than happy with it. I'm gonna mount this camera, get some shots of me driving, and we're gonna call it a night. Alright, let's end the video. Drive the 963 at Le Mans. Of course, the first thing I did was drive the BMW at Daytona. Actually surprised me, but I guess it shouldn't have. That car in track has the most miles for me in the game. I shouldn't be surprised because one, I don't want to drive the meta car, and two, I do love what IMSA is and LMDH is, but if it's your first time doing an 80/20 rig, I would definitely recommend getting some help. But I'm definitely happy. I mean, just everything is quiet. Like, I push the car, there isn't any creaking. The pedal plate isn't running from me. So it's really nice, man. I just gotta work on my muscle memory and getting that back dialed in. We can go racing maybe, but we'll see how it goes, man, honestly. I'm just happy to be back in the game. Like, I sold my old one in like October. I hadn't driven iRacing since August, so I was definitely missing it. We'll get back into the content. There's a lot of new stuff out on these sims. I mean, AMS2 I'm on right now has a new update. They also have Sebring, Road Atlanta, Lamborghini, and the Alpine LMDH car, which is kind of weird. I always thought we would get the Acura before we got any other LMDH cars, but we also got the Audi GT3 car. But I mean, as you can see, I mean, you guys definitely saw my old rig. It had been around for a long time, which is why you won't hear me talk bad about Track Racer or the RS6. But it was time. It was time for something new. Even with that simple brake I just did going into Arnage, I don't know if I would have done that without locking up on my other chassis, just because it was less about muscle memory and it would literally break loose in the middle of me driving it. Definitely messed with my confidence a little bit, but you don't want to ruin people's time and investment coming in last second with some halfway done stuff. I still can't lock up. Maybe I'll get a stiffer spring. Definitely gonna do a stiffer throttle. But with that being said, I am a happy camper. We're gonna end the episode here. Appreciate you guys watching, man. Stay tuned for more. And like I said, LMU. We got content. Man, the 963 is so good. We got content with the new brake pedal, the new rig. So we got a lot on the table here. As I come up on ending the lap, comment your favorite combination to sim race with right now. And as I come over this last little bump, we are going to end the episode. Apex Vision out.